Okay, hey everybody, it's Amanda, and this is my second Glaze Kiln opening video. So I just opened it, and let's check it out. Okay, these are some plates I did. They're speckled buff, and I put wasabi on them. There's kind of a ginkgo pattern there, which I pressed real leaves into the surface and removed them. But it's a little, I kind of did the wasabi real thick, so it's not really as distinct as I would like. So there's this plate, which is a larger plate, and then there's this smaller plate. So there's a set of them. I like the speckled buff. It's the first time I'm firing this. It's definitely got a certain look to it. I made both of these plates with slabs on the GR pottery forms. Molds. Okay, so this thing, wow. Oh yeah, check this out. This is a little cast trio of mushrooms. Pretty cute. And I did Spectrum Chinos on this one. Ahi on the top. So shiny. They're definitely getting like a little variegated look. And the bottom is saffron, which I don't see used too much. I really like it though. It's got this like very... not an orange peel texture, but an orange peel like design. Cool. That's just kind of like a decorative piece. Here's a ring holder, little crystal ring holder that I carved. It's I just did this last night, so it is, here we go, blue rutile on the bottom and palladium on the tips, giving it that nice, really mirrored kind of finish. I knew this was a runny combo, so I kind of did it a little light. Could use more blue rutile probably. No overlap. Alright, and then this one. These seem stuck, but they're not really stuck. I'll get them off. This one is Spectrum Sangria with Amaco seaweed on top of it. Gives it that kind of nice watermelon tourmaline kind of look. That's what I think. Maybe pink and green, two things you don't normally think to put together, but look pretty cool. And then here's some of the little mushroom pendants that I make. Morels that I hand sculpt. This one is curry on top and ancient jasper on the bottom. And these all have a, oh, this one doesn't because it's filled in, but most of these have a hanging hole that goes this direction so that you can hang them up. Here's a few more. This one I did ancient jasper on the top and antique brass on the bottom. You see that? It's very brassy. Looks metallic, almost gold. Very cool. Get the ambiance of the pouring down rain here. It's also a little chilly. Okay, and then this one is ancient copper on the top and stroke and coat old lace on the bottom. So this one, the hole is still good. I didn't put it on too thick You're just starting to get the little copper crystals right in there on the tips. What I like about these is that every one is totally different. I try to make them as organic as possible, and in the glazing even more so. This one again, ancient copper and old lace. Kind of did an alternating shelves for this one, so you can see that shelf is a little taller than the second one. I think it's good that way. Gets more airflow. Take those off so they don't fall. Alright, let's check this out. This is my first attempt at a peacock bowl. As on the Mayco website. Oh, it's got a lot of pooling in the bottom. A little bit of crazing. But the colors, wow. Okay, so I did all, let's see here. Aurora green, 2 coats on the outside, and 1 coat on the inside, and that's all I did on the outside. Oh, I put a lot of crystals on there though, look at those. I like Aurora green, it's got a lot going on. Okay, and then inside I did dark flux for the scales pattern, and then I did stroke and coat dots, so a row of ruby slippers, a row of glowworm, and a row of green thumb, and I also put some green thumb and flux on the rim. And then I did sandstone 2 times, and plus a little more on the rim. So, wow. Yeah, a lot of stuff, a lot of glaze, maybe too much glaze. I don't know, I've been getting some crazing on the side, but it's still really pretty. Okay, and then this is a pinch bowl that I did, and then I, using a tool, kind of carved back a lot of the thickness there. And then I did chai gloss, which is an Amaco Chino on the outside, and Albany slip brown on the inside, which are kind of almost like a pair. They're kind of not hard to distinguish, except that one is kind of more matte and one is kind of more shiny, so I like to use them together. That's what I did on this bowl. I love how this breaks over this texture. It's actually really cool. Oh, and here it is, my first attempt at the birch and cordovan trend. I see this a lot on the Facebook groups, and it turned out just how I wanted. Very nice. This is kind of a pinch bowl that I did. Ooh, check that stuff out. It's really, really speckly and drippy. And did I put, let's see, I might have put a little bit of flux on this one also. I can't remember. I wasn't sure if that was the secret to it or not. No, I don't think so. Just the cordovan. 1 coat though. 3 coats of the birch. 3 coats in kind of a wavy pattern around the bottom. And it definitely dripped beyond that. And then only one coat of cordovan. Okay, cool. And, ooh, this is kind of a little hand-pinched vase I made. Oh, that clear seems a little patchy, bubbly, almost bubbly. I don't know. you know, Mix and Clear being in the Celadon line for Amaco, you think that maybe you have to put a lot of coats on with it, because you do with the other Celadons. This is Spectrum Cactus inside. But in a way, I don't think that's the case. I think maybe just one really good coat would be good, because this seems like too much. These are some monoprint underglaze transfers that I made using newsprint of diatoms, which is like a unicellular algae. Lots more of these guys to come. Okay, let's check out these cones. Usually the top is a little hotter, so this is the number 5, got totally crushed. And this is the number 6, seems kind of past how hot it should be for cone 6 firing. This was cone 6. I programmed it for cone 6, no hold this time, because I did that last time and I thought maybe it made it too hot. And then medium speed, and also I left this top peephole out this time, because I thought maybe that was giving me duller colors. Okay, so that's the 7, so that's kind of like exactly where you want it to be. So it really did hit cone 7 on this top shelf, which is maybe too much for those, so much glaze in the peacock makes it all run down to the bottom. That's what all this stuff is about. You just gotta keep testing, trying things, see what works, see what doesn't. Oh, nice. Okay. So, you still see that down in there? Angle it a little more. Okay. All these glaze fires, I'm going to do a whole bunch in a row because I'm working through all this bisque that I've had for about a year's worth of bisque going that I haven't fired. So these I made a really long time ago and just finished glazing them recently. It's a leopard print mug. So cute, right? So I'm testing out these underglazes. This is Speedball underglaze, and let's see. This one's got Mix and Clear on top of it. So you always think it's going to be darker, you know, than it is. And then Power Turquoise inside, which I think is a nice contrast. This little turquoise leopard mug. It's got a pretty nice handle. And then there's this mug without a handle. Looks like there's a little bit of peeling back here from it. And that is kimchi, yeah, inside kimchi. And Mix and Clear, again, out. So it's probably 2 layers of the Speedball underglaze, and then 2 layers of the Mix and Clear. And then there's 3 of them total, so that'll come off. Here's another one, the Speedball underglaze, but then it has the Speedball clear on top, the stonework clear. And it's kind of just a matte texture. I don't know, these might need to be fired again. I'm getting a little peeling here. You can see that from the design. It's a neat color though. And then inside is Emerald Falls only. So, and then this is on, these ones are on Georgie's trail mix toast, if I recall. So recently I've started using a different clay, so these older ones are maybe some of those. Oh yeah, look at that one. These all seem stuck, but there's not actually glaze at the bottom, so I'm sure this thing will just pop right off. Yeah, Tiger's Eye. Mayco Tiger's Eye. Just 2 coats. I was trying to get a little more how it breaks to red. You can kind of see in a few spots there where it is, but it has to be very thin to do that, I think. So, because they did also Tiger's Eye on the inside. It's a nice brownish kind of tiger color. Okay, and this is, oh, when I did by taping off some sections and then painting really thick stroke and coat into those sections. This was stroke and coat speckled tuxedo, but you know, in cone 6 the speckles don't come through as well as you'd want it to. You can definitely see how there's some movement on this. It all went kind of angled. Bunch of different colors. I tried to do kind of a gradation. This one obviously went the other way, though. It was a light blue. And then snow on the inside. So I like that little, how the snow hits the stroke and coat. I should do that on a mug on purpose. Ooh, get this cute little one. This is a little cast teacup that I made, and it is lavender celadon in and out. Here it's just inside, and then on the outside I did Mayco blue hydrangea, which is really cute. It's got these yellow spots and kind of whitish purple on a purple background. How cute would a set of those be? This is a cute little earring holder that a neighbor of mine made. It's pretty good. I did 2 coats of pearl white overall, and I didn't worry about it dripping because it's got this little rim down here. So yeah, it looks really good. Okay. Ooh. This one is Slipcast from a tumbler mold I have, and then it's got these underglaze transfers, some commercial ones on it. But when I was slip casting it, I took some different tinted slips and poured it down the sides of the mold to get these crazy stripes, and then filled it back up with white again. This blue came through really good, and the green, that looks like some kind of chrome. But this one was pink, and obviously needs a lot more to be pink. But still cute, and Spectrum's chrome green on the inside. Okay. And then this is the blue splatterware, which you know I like, and just snow on the inside. It's kind of like a little vase. This is from a mold that I liked called Ginger Jars, which is that kind of shape. But other people have said it looks like an urn, so I don't know. I like that bubble right there. Okay, ooh, yeah, this one's awesome. This one I did based upon a combo I saw somewhere online and I was trying to match it. Wow, look at that. That is really cool. So, let's see if I can find my notes. Okay, base. Okay, rainforest inside and on the rim. These are kind of like stripes, kind of overlapping, but not really. Not too much anyway. And then underneath the rainforest, iron luster, which is, there's the overlap and there's the iron luster. And then underneath that, Albany slip brown. And then underneath that, blue teal, and underneath that, deep sea. So man, I really love how this Albany slip brown into the blue teal. Just that line is like amazing. And then this edge here where the iron luster hits the Albany slip, it's like all these little gold flecks. Yeah, the whole combo, really cool. Definitely gonna do that again. Okay, let's check these out. And then there's just one more. So this is 5 smushed. Yep, 6 is all the way down, and 7 is just starting to go. So that's more like a hot 6 on the bottom and a full 7 on the top. So it's really still too hot. I guess next time I'm going to have to try doing a cone 5 and seeing how that comes out, because it's still too hot. Here's another one with the mixing clear. A lot of stuff that I try to do with clear, I don't know, never comes out how I imagine it. This is okay because, just because of the design, you know, diatoms, they're, you know, unicellular, they're super tiny, they're floating around underwater, it's kind of, you know, the milky background, the ocean, the other stuff. Still works, but I'm not super happy with it. And then on the inside here, we've got textured turquoise, and then kind of a scallop pattern of seaweed that then kind of drip down in a certain way. You can see that I messed it up right there, but then there's like an extra big drip right there. It's hard to pipe stuff on in tiny little lines. It's very, it's runnier than you think. Okay, so that's it. That's what was in this film. A lot of stuff in the way, but not too much stuff. So hope you enjoyed it, and hope some of these combos inspire you. Thanks for watching.